Part 2, putting it all together. It's quite muddy, so it's going to take a while to do. Also, we set the base. Okay, that's all up now. Now we just got to clean it. And we're going to do that tomorrow, but we've cleaned all the mats. My girls are in bed and I'm cleaning all the outside of the pool with soap. Okay, sponged it off. Now ready to rinse. Now you're probably wondering why I'm cleaning it, because last year I kept it up stupidly in the winter and all the mud splashes went up the side. So then I finally put it away in about February time, and then of course all the weather came and it was really warm, so I thought I'd get it up for the girls, as I've got a heater, and I'll show you how I do the heater. Going in for a cup of tea and a little snooze before I go back to part 4. Okay, I'm just cleaning inside the pool now. So I'm just using a bit of fairy liquid and soap, and then I'm going to dry it thoroughly so that it's really clean. So now just organising the tubes and the solar panels. Now I use 2 solar panels, and the reason why I use 2 solar panels is because it gives extra heat to the pool. So when the pool's filled up, the solar panels heat up and it heats the water. I also use a bigger filter than the one that it came with because it needs more power to get through the solar panels. And I use a heater to give it a boost when I'm not using the solar panels. Now the heater works, but it's not always the best. These get really hot and they really warm it up, so it's really nice, but it does take time, so you have to bear with. Come back for when I fill the pool up.
First things first, I'ma say all the words inside my head. I'm fired up and tired of the way that things have been. Oh, ooh, the way that things have been. Oh, ooh. Second thing second, don't you tell me what you think that I can be. I'm the one at the sea, I'm the master of my sea. Oh, ooh, the master of my sea. Oh, ooh.
So I used 2 pallets that someone was giving away for free to put the solar panels on, and now they're all set up. I just rinsed through with a hose, and that's what I've been doing for a bit, just to make sure it was all nice and clean, and I've put a new filter in the filter. The filters are like this, and they're from Intex. And now I'm filling the pool up. So I've just attached the hose pipe like that, wrapped it around, and I'll just leave that. It takes about 4 to 5 hours to get up to that point there, and that's when I will add the pipes and the filter. I'll just show you this gadget that I bought from Homebase. I don't know, I think it was about £3, and I just put the towels over when the girls come out the pool. Until then, I'm gonna chill out on the sun loungers that I've just... Oh, it's too hot. I'm gonna have a splash in the pool. I cannot wait until it's filled up. So we started filling the pool up about 1 o'clock, and it is this deep so far. So when it gets to about there, I can put the pipes in, and then this evening I'm going to put a cover over it, which is a cover that attracts the sun, so it warms the water up, but I'll show you that once I put the cover on. But I need to put the chlorine in first, and then that will settle, and then tomorrow we can get in it fully, and we can go underwater and we can splash around and we can have a really nice time. The cover, which I keep in here, is this. So it's kind of like a bubble effect, and the sun reflects on it and it warms the pool up, and I just keep that on overnight, and that's a 12-foot one. Tomorrow I'm going to get some more mats. So now we need to put the chlorine in, which we haven't filled it right up quite yet, but it needs a good blast of chlorine for its first go. Floats are all out. To be fair, I'm using the ring light, and it's really good to use outside so I can see what I'm doing. So for the chlorine, I'm just getting a mask, which is an N95 mask, and some gloves, only because I've got asthma. So this is the guide that you get. This is what I use, clear water. And once you use this, you can't change it throughout the time that you've got the pool up. I'm going to use my scales to weigh it. I'm going to use a plastic cup to mix it in. I'm pretty safe. Because it's quite cold, you have to mix the chlorine with water before you put it in.